Okay, I was not able to pause it, but there's no photos in my gallery. And you know what's even more creepy is that just minutes before this, I was talking to another friend who sent me some photos. And yes, that was through WhatsApp. And this entity in Telegram asked me if we could move the chat to WhatsApp because they didn't use this program much. I was just about to say to them after I sent this message of crazy, I was just about to uh, ask them, why didn't you contact me in WhatsApp in the first place? Right? I mean, somehow they got on my Telegram list. They must be able to somehow get on my WhatsApp list, right? So, which all of it makes me think it's a scam someone is fucking trying to pull on me. But part of me thinks it may be a hack from. I have done some things where I have said some things and shown who I am and what is going to happen. And a lot of people don't like that, but they can be afraid all they want. They can try to do whatever they want. Nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop me anymore. I know I am the Monkey King. I know I am the Monkey King. This sailor has his own fucking boat, and the ocean is going to be mine. Do you hear me out there? I will make this planet a place of peace and love, and I don't give a fuck who you are. You're going to either submit or disappear. Do you hear me? Sorry, that wasn't for you who was actually watching the video as a normal person. That was for whatever is out there, whatever is playing games, whatever think this is fun and nothing else. There's seriousness here as well. And I can be serious. I can be real serious. I can be so serious there's no one on this fucking planet hope that I would ever get serious. The thing is, no one on this planet hears me. No one on this planet sees me. Everyone just sees this nice person who's trying to help. And I can be nice because that's what I fucking choose to be, because I understand what niceness is and what niceness means and what niceness brings. And that is what we want. But I can be serious. If you want to be serious, let's be serious. I can do it. But I prefer a milder way because, look, we are all supposed to be here, and that's what we want. Everyone here to be here, because we are, after all, helping each other be here. And rather than this chaos and hell that we are entering into, we should actually so what you do is fast breathing in, not fast, but and then at least double the amount of time that it took you to take the breath, you breathe out. I know sometimes you're able to do 8 times as slow, and that's good. That's very good actually, because it helps you calm down even more, and it also should help center you and realize that you can listen to you and you can trust in you, but you can't trust in your mind, and you can't trust in this fucking thing you're seeing me on. Well, I would say it like this: you can't trust me either. I am doing what I am doing, and you can get from it what you do get from it. And I fucking hope you get something out of it. Because I guarantee you, if a war is coming, you better be able to distinguish good from bad. Because I guarantee you, and I speak like that because that's the way people understand things around the world, not how I understand things. I understand things one way and one way only. No one can ever convince me of anything else. I have seen it everywhere. It's even in the Bible, if it is that you want to see it. And that thing is, good and evil is something of the devil. It's not something from God. Well, if the Bible is true anyway, that is. Because what does it say about Adam and Eve and the garden and eating the apple? What is that apple? Or people call it an apple. Sorry, I'm so fucking hung up in that shit that I'm calling it an apple. But the fruit of what? Knowledge of good and evil. So just in the fact of that God is telling Adam and Eve to be here in Eden, you cannot eat of an apple of good and of knowledge of good and bad. Are you hearing it? Are you hearing it? It's literally saying, as long as you are fucking thinking in terms of good and bad, you can't go into heaven. Why can you not go into heaven? Because you'll be like this. Oh no, good, yay, bad. Oh wait, it was the other way around, isn't it? None of us have the fucking brain capacity to sit down and say if something is good or bad. None of us. If you think you have that, you're a fucking fool and an idiot, and I don't know whatever else people claim. I don't think you are that. I think you're acting like that because I think that everyone is acting. No human being is a bad human being. No human being is a good human being. People are just actors of good and bad. Look at movies, how easy it is for some people to pretend to be good or to pretend to be bad. You think that's because they know what's going on in many ways when it comes to how life actually works? Or do you think it's because they're just lucky? They have met that person, they have talked to that person, and they can now imitate that person. No. This person understands something deep, deep, deep within themselves. And I'll tell you what they understand. What they understand is that they can be anything, anything. They can be the most evil, horrific person you have ever in your fucking life seen. Or they can be a calm person who knows what they're doing and who is just saying, well, this is a tool, and now I'm going to pretend I'm the lover. Now I'm going to pretend I'm the evil. Now I'm going to pretend I'm the... And why do you think sometimes people kill themselves because of roles that they have taken on? Why do you think so many artists end up offing themselves? Why do you think it is? Because they realize everything is a fucking choice and no one is doing shit all. And then they're like, no, it can't be like that. And then they get caught up in the, like they say here in Spain, locura, which is the craziness. And then they become crazy, and then they go like, oh, this is me, blang! You think that's fun? You think that's the way we're supposed to be? No, we are being manipulated so fucking hardcore that it's almost to the point of you having your ass wiped. And no, I'm not talking about Japanese toilets, which is the fucking best invention ever in that sense, because you don't have to smear your shit all over your ass. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of embarrassed that I don't know how to wash my ass after taking a dump. Because, like, what the fuck? Man, I just smear my shit out on all the hairs I have in my ass, and I don't know what. I mean, yeah. But that's manipulation for you. It gets you to the point of you think you're doing shit good, and then you wash your hands afterwards. Yeah. Wow, I'm not supposed to smoke anymore. Okay. I will not then. Look, I know this is the second part and the whole video should have been one, but if you didn't watch the first one, you lost. I don't really care. I honestly, I do not care. You would be amazed at how little I care if you know me. And the reason you would be is because I behave as if I fucking care every single fucking day. Look, yesterday I was in a bar. I've been, 10 times enjoying the music there. And all of a sudden I saw how much stress was going on there behind the bar. And I was so energetic on so many levels, right? And so I just started cleaning the table and found a space in the bar where I could put the bottles, and I just went for it, right? And I put, I don't know what, 100 bottles on the counter and all kind of shit and glasses and whatnot. And immediately the guy went, you want something to drink? And I was like, no, thank you. I have my water here. Okay. And then later on, I went like, I would like a water, and he goes like, okay, it's on me. And of course he did that because he knew I relieved something, right? But that's what I do because I want to do it. I want to do it because if I don't relieve this stress, oh my God, are we going in for it? And I don't want to be a mass murderer. I do not want to kill people just to survive. Do you understand me? That's not why I came to this place. I was promised differently, right? But I'm telling you what, I do not care. I am more psycho than any psycho you have ever heard of. But I know how to behave. Why? Because I'm a fucking normal human being. But God gave me Monkey King. And when I fully awake, I swear to you, if you haven't behaved by then, I'm gonna fuck with you. And I'm gonna fuck with you in ways that you can't even imagine. Because they don't exist for us. Because no, science tells us what is right. Right? And now because there's both religion and science are so afraid of people waking up that they start to like, oh yeah, oh, ooh, we are so nice. No, you've been fucking manipulating us for I don't know how long time, you fucking human beings who are behind all of this. Or are you aliens? I don't know. Are you spirits? I don't know. I do not care because it doesn't matter. You know what actually fucking matters? Is behaving good. If you're not interested in behaving good, trust me, I have an army out here. And I'm not saying this for fun. I'm not saying this for giggles and shit. What I'm telling you is that all I have to do when I get to a certain point is say, go, go, go. And that's it. And you are fucked. I mean, fucked. I swear to you, you will not like it. So let's hope that's not where we are going to get to, because you're going to be so regretful. Because I can play this game. I don't have any problem playing this game. None whatsoever. So if you want to play this game, let's play this game. But no, we're not going to play that game, are we? No, we're not. Because you don't have the balls to play this game with the devil itself, do you? Nah, you don't. But I guarantee you, I will find you, and we will hug, and you will disappear. That's one thing that's for sure. You will be so integrated in me that you don't understand what happened. Maybe I'm creating my own reality. Maybe everyone is. Maybe we are all just fucked in the matrix and seeing each other as images because we are other people caught in the matrix. But our worlds has nothing to do with each other. Maybe some ideas from one world go to another. Maybe some ideas from another world goes to one or is shared by everyone. But maybe we are individually cellularized and don't have a fucking chance as it is already. Who knows if the matrix is real? I'm not saying it is, I'm not saying it isn't. What I am saying is we are being right now individually cellularized or put in cells or however you want to call it. I do not give a fuck. But we are put into individual boxes so that we are easier to manipulate. And if that's what you want, to be manipulated, well, go ahead. Be my guest. I don't give a fuck. You will eventually have your walls around you fall down. And let's see what happens if you haven't followed up and kept up with how to protect yourself and what you're going to go through and blah, 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 blah. We need to pay attention to each other. Everyone. And I swear, every single one of us has at least one piece of the puzzle. Because or else we couldn't be light, all of us, could we now? And we are light, all of us. And if you don't think so, then look at what science is saying. They are now figuring out that we are light. They have found some way to discover, to see in complete darkness that we are light. The light is shining out of every fucking single human being that is on this planet. So be light. Sorry, I'm getting there, right? Because what I experience is mind-boggling. What I'm experiencing is every time I put myself in a certain place, everything around me seems to be not able to be in that place. Everything around me seems to be chaotic. No one around me seems to be able to actually understand that all they have to do is stop going into details, leave the details behind. So they and it's so annoying. I tried to tell some of my best friends today, the only thing you two have to do is stop paying attention to details. No one could understand it because that's not the way you talk, Per. You have to talk the way I am used to people talk. If not, then I cannot hear you. And it's you that it's wrong with. Sorry, that's just one way of me expressing what I'm thinking about this situation, not about them. I never think anything about any single human being. I think, oh no, not this situation again. I understand that sometimes people act a certain way and are locked into that point of energy and they can't get out of it. So when I can feel people are in not this point, not that point, but this point of their energy, because everyone is moving their field of energy around based on their emotions and feelings and whatnot. But when they're in this specific one, they have locked themselves into, no, no, now you're just a fucking annoying person. And oh, yeah, I can be annoying. I can fucking be annoying. You want to know why? Because everything can be annoying and everyone can be annoying. But when you sit with the right information in your hand and people cannot hear you because the way that someone who has come here before you has constructed the language, and this phrase only means this whenever you're saying this phrase up here or this way or that way, no one can hear it because no, football means American football. Well, the rest of the world calls it football, and America calls it soccer, right? So if you say football in America, they're going to hear this. No matter what the fuck you do, they're going to hear this. There might be some intellectually smart people that has their brain turned on correctly that will hear someone say, oh, this is a guy from Europe. I can hear it by the accent. So he's probably not saying American football. And so this person appears intellectual, smart. Way. No, not. They're just not bing into the matrix. Right? They have their own thought system. They have their own thing going on. They are themselves. And a lot of people are like, wah, 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 from everything everyone has put in your fucking head since you were ye small or ye tall, if you want. I'm sorry. This message is getting really long and it's getting fucking annoying. But this is what is. Do you understand the implications this conversation I just have has? Well, I do. And you can see it if you watch the whole fucking 35, 40 minutes video, whatever it is on now, because I don't know how long the first part is. And I'm not going to re-record all of this because it has to come out with spirit. It cannot come out calculated. Because if it comes out calculated, then we're in trouble. Because whatever calculated means for you doesn't matter. What calculated actually means is, well, I'm sorry that you want me to do this thing right now, but I'm used to sitting down and writing it down on a piece of paper, and then I'm like used to like going over it 2 times, and then afterward I try to speak to my wife about it, and then after that I'm telling it to my son, and then I'm telling it to my daughter, and once they all have heard the speech, then I'm starting with my neighbors and or my friends, and then my neighbors, and yeah, you need 500 hours to fucking prepare to do something that you should be doing automatically. Do you think they framed you? I'm sorry, Spanish again. Do you think they stopped you? Do you think they put you in your place, or that they put you in their place where they want you to be? Look, I'm not saying that tomorrow you can live on impulses or anything of that sort. What I am saying is, before you start thinking that you can live like this, get a control of your impulses. Because if not, your impulses are going to send you fucking this way and that way and this way and that way and this way. You need to get centered. And once you're centered, then you can start all the other shit. Because automatically when you're centered, you are on your path. Because nothing can get you off your path if you are centered, right? It doesn't mean self-centered. No, it means use yourself to get centered. Don't be egotistical or ego or whatever the fuck it is people are calling it. Fuck all that. Look, right now, people are trying to put artificial intelligence into this place. They are trying to put, they don't put the artificial intelligence in here. It's not possible. But what is possible is to put all these algorithms in here that they are trying to. I kind of lost track of what I was saying there. But what they're trying to do is to get us to a point where we cannot have any work anymore. Well, they're not trying to do that. I'm sorry. Whatever they're trying to do, the effect of it is us getting no work anymore, because now an algorithm can do whatever it is they are doing, right? So they are cutting jobs off slowly, where in whatever pace they are doing it, right? I don't know. I can't see. All I can see is whatever the fuck they put in this box, or what's on this internet thing that you're watching this video from, right? That's all I can do, and I can see in my surroundings, and that's it. And I help in my surroundings because that's where I am. But these motherfuckers out there claim that everything else is burning. But everywhere I have gone ever in my life, nothing has ever been burning, right? I'm not saying that there wasn't a flood in Valencia. Like, I have friends who I talked to when I wanted to go there that told me, no, they had other friends that wanted to go there but was warned not to go there because now everyone was turned around, blah, blah, blah. If anyone ever reached there, I do not know. I haven't met anyone that has told me I was there, it was really bad, right? But that doesn't mean that that didn't happen. What it means is I wasn't there. I didn't know. I didn't see. I can't know. And that's the important stuff. Is your surroundings burning? No, they're not. Well, okay. Then why not calm down a bit? And then if someone says somewhere, oh, it is other places burning, go there and put out the fire if that's what you feel like. It's okay. But the important thing here is we need to get to a point where we have a means of surviving, every single one of us, no matter what happens. And so there is only one way, and that's universal income. Because if not, how are you going to get any food when they've taken the job out of your hand? And not only that, now they have put guard dogs, which are mechanical, around all the food that they are producing. So how are you going to get any food? Because you can't get any seeds, because you have to buy seeds because they've patented the seeds. Are you seeing where I'm going with this? Good. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. Let's get away from this fucking shit. I hope you do hear me. Because if not, ooh, we're in for a ride. And I'm one of the lucky people because I've been taken care of. I'm in the light. I don't have to worry ever about if I have or no, don't have. Ever. Because I have reached abundance. I am such a nice person in the way that I am behaving, and I'm not a nice person. I am such a nice person in the way that I'm behaving that people will give me their shirt off the back. And it's not a trick. I'm not trying to trick anyone. I am giving freely of all the resources I have that I don't need that day. Or I can spare for the rest of the month. Because next month, I have a new month of resources. So, yeah. It's easy for me to be a nice person. So it's easy for me to be protected. And I'm saying it's easy for me to be protected by God because who is God? Everything. And then some more. Because let's put it like this. If something had made this, and I'm not in question, I know someone made this. I know God exists. I have passed this whole belief thing. Because reality is, you can do nothing with belief. You have to know. You have to choose to know. The moment you choose to know, whew, think in reality if the Bible and all the other holy books are correct, when Jesus was here, or Yeshua was here, then what happened is he couldn't explain to other people. You have to know, because the word know at that time was so fixed that it could only mean one thing. What knowledge do you have? And you can't have knowledge of something that you cannot see. You can have estimated knowledge. You can have gathered knowledge, but you cannot have experimental or experiential knowledge. And that's what knowing is. Knowing isn't knowledge from someone else. Knowing isn't hearing. Knowing isn't whatever the heck there might be. Knowing is knowing. It's in here. It's in here. I did, therefore I know. And so, how do you tell someone, no, God is real, when knowing something doesn't have to do with what they say, doesn't have to do with what they think. It has something to do with what you have done. So you can't use the word know. You have to use the word believe. But then what do you do? Of course, we don't want them to understand, so we twist the word and we say believe. That means like you believe it's like that. Not you know it's like that. No, you believe it's like that. And to be honest, you cannot connect to the universe without knowing that the universe is there. So again, I'm not saying that you are disconnected from the universe because that's a little difficult, eh? What I am saying is, no, you are collected. No, you are part of the universe. No, you are here. And I, for one, will do mine to help you. Well, if you let me. But if you think you don't need my help, or that you don't want to see me, or you don't want to hear whatever the fuck it is I have to say, then you are fucked. You're really gonna be fucked. Because I'll tell you this, I remember. So I know my path now. I may not see every single step of my path right now, but I'll tell you this, I know where I'm going. And when I get there, I will have arrived. I know it's a little difficult to understand, but I am the Monkey King. And I will have arrived. And I protect mine, and of course that which is the Lord's, no doubt about it. But listen carefully. Do your work, do your job. And no, I'm not talking about that shit which brings you money. I'm talking about inner spiritual stuff to put yourself again centered. Not listen, not see, whatever it is these fuck faces put out. Yeah. I understand I am very triggering. And there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. I'm not sure I'm going to tell the reason right now. But let's just say I will be able to do some things that will seem like I am puppet master. And I'm not. It's just because I understand. I remember. Oh, yeah, that too. I'm the Monkey King. If you don't know what the Monkey King is, it's a Chinese cartoon which has been, yeah, I know, I shouldn't smoke. No, I made this lighter so wet because of my fucking fingers that I am sweating so much. I'm telling you, my way of getting rid of heat is through hands and feet. Maybe the head a little bit too. I mean, I do look a little bit like I burnt my hair off from the root and out. Whee! I know I seem crazy many times, and I don't give a fuck. You know what? First time someone told me that I experienced things that other people didn't experience, I was 2 years old. And at that time, according to some people, I was so paying attention to what was going on that I could have a conversation with you on an adult level. Didn't know anything about cars, but you could ask or you could tell me something about cars, and I could add to the conversation stuff that no one had told me because I could see it. Okay, no, that wasn't ego, that was confidence. And I guarantee you, I have more than plenty confidence. And I have just started remembering. So my confidence is going to be your worst nightmare if you don't behave and submit. And no, it's not submit to me, it's submit to the universe and become one with the universe, like all the plants and animals that are here. Why are you thinking that it's all about you, 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 you? Life is about us. If it wasn't about us, we would have gotten here all by ourselves. Did we? So even to get into this world, you needed help. And you didn't need help from one person. No, you needed help from at least two. But wait a second. For you to get in here, you needed help from at least one person. But hey, how did they get in here? They too needed help to get in here. Oh, wait, oh, hang on. How far back does this go? Does it go all the way back? I'm not here to smash this rock, but I can do if that's what I'm needed to do. And I don't want that. I know I don't look like anyone other than a confident person, but I am fucking crying on the inside, hoping I will never get there. Oh my God, am I hoping? Because the confidence you see is mine. That means I can put it wherever the fuck I want to put my confidence. No one can do anything about it. They can try and do anything they want. Doesn't matter where I go, I will make friends. And I will make more and more dangerous friends. And in the end, I have the most dangerous friends of them all. the ones that take life without even thinking about it. I already have some of those, but I don't use people. Never. In any way. I ask people for favors, or no, I don't even ask them for favors. But I ask people if they can help me. But I'm not going to ask people if they can help me do this. I don't want to take lives. I want to save everyone. But not in a Jesus complex way. That's always how it appears, eh? Don't know how many times people have told me in my life, don't be so Jesus complex. Fuck you, cunt. You really make me want to puke. You think I'm here to destroy shit. I am not. But I am as powerful as Shiva is. So is that what you want? We can destroy. But if you want to destroy, let me show you who I am. I will destroy everything in your fucking life and nothing in everyone else's life. And then we can talk again. Do you want to destroy or do you want to love? Do you know agape? Unconditional love. Isn't it unconditional love to destroy everything yours, but not anything anyone else's, to show you my power of destruction? Isn't it? Because that either helps you integrate into society and realize, oh my fucking God, I have been playing this game all wrong, or it's going to make you jump over the cliff because you have no fucking other option. Is that what you want? Run around crazy, maybe trying to gather people to try and kill someone who's interested in the best for everyone, not for one person or one group or one people or one whatever the fuck it is that you think you are or are part of and that everyone else doesn't belong to. Maybe I am the devil. I don't know. I've started to see myself as the light bringer. So, does that mean I'm the devil, or does that mean I'm the devil for some people? Or does it mean I'm the light bringer for everyone? Think about it. Because I don't care to think about it. I'm living it. I am in spirit now. And I'm giving myself over completely to spirit. So watch out. I'm coming for you. Whether you like it or not. I do not give a fuck. This is my world now. I am taking over. Wow, I can't stare more into the fucking camera than I am now. This has become a long fucking scary video. But yeah, what can you do when you have an experience of someone being able to not only not appear as if they are on your phone, but at the same time play with your mind to such a, I mean, wow. Luckily, I found myself before they reached me. Do you? I fucking hope so. I fucking hope so. Sorry. I truly am sorry. But it's had to be done. This had to be done.